Konnichiwa, Nakey-san here again, and here we're looking at an Xbox 360 Slim 250GB model. This is the one with the shiny plastics, which scratch easily and lose their shine after a while, like this one. Anyway, I thought to make this video because this 250GB I got for free. Yes, really, boxed and for free. The only problem was there was a disk drive fault, and this drive, sorry about the shadow, the light's right behind me, this drive would either say to open the tray or the disk wasn't recognized. And what is that issue? Quite simply this. This is the disk lens, or the laser as many people call it. What it is, it's just basically a laser unit with a lens, an electronic lens assembly, which focuses and reads the data off the disk. The problem is with these lasers is that they go faulty after time because of it's to do with the way they're made, and basically they require so much power to actually get the laser to read properly, and if there's not enough power, let me just move myself, if there's not enough power, it stops working. Oh, it doesn't read as well. Basically these on the later consoles, they're really a problem because they're not made for quality, they're made for quantity. However, before you go out and buy a new laser assembly, there is a fix that might work, and many people know about this, but if you don't know, you may as well continue watching. This is what you call the pot adjustment fix, or where you adjust the actual power going to the lens. This model was for a DG-16D4S drive, and this is the laser you'll buy or you'll see in your drive. You've got the data connected there, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that. You'll see those two silver things, which are your potentiometers or pots. You might also be able to see there's little indents in them, just about barely. You can see there's a flat side on it, and basically that's how much resistance there is, because those just resist the power going to the laser, right? Here's how it works. Over time the lasers degrade and they don't they lose their power. And the idea is, the more power you feed it, the better the better the laser is. And because these degrade over time, what you can do is apply more power to get it to read better. Basically, how this works is those pots, you can adjust them down, and you can make it so that you've got more power going to the laser. Now, don't do this if your laser works fine. It's not going to make it any better, and in fact you'll damage your laser, because if you have too much power going to it, you'll just completely fry it. Now, basically, what you need to do is you need to get a very thin flathead, that's one that will fit into those, and if your if DVDs aren't reading or your games aren't reading, you want to adjust this potentiometer here, the one on the left. If your CDs aren't working, the one on the right is the one for you. What you do, on the DVD one at least, and I presume with the CD one, this one didn't have a problem with CDs, is what you want to do is you want to put your flathead inside and gently turn it down. You see I've moved it a bit? And only make small movements, test, small movements, test, small movements. Basically, you want to find the sweet spot, at which point you're not giving it too much power, because if you give it too much power, it'll either burn the laser or just won't work. And you don't want to give it too little power. So turning it slightly will get you to that sweet spot where you can, where you'll be able to read discs perfectly. And like I said, same on the CD side, just turn it until it works. Basically, what you do is, once you've done that, you can put this back into your Xbox, you can put it back together. Or what I would do is leave the cover off, take the magnet on the top of the drive out so you can test it's all working, and put it back together. I'll point out that when you're buying lasers, don't buy cheap ones, because this one, well, I say cheap, it was about £16 or something like that. Basically, don't buy cheap ones because they might come faulty. I know that's pretty much with everything, even top of the range parts can come faulty, but this one I bought and just never worked. I mean, it did work, but it just never read the disc. Nothing I could do would make it work. I completely turned that part all the way down, still nothing. That's the point. Also, like I say, there's only 2 points you should stop. Times you should stop turning is when the disk drive is reading properly. You don't hear a whining, you don't hear a screeching. On top of that, it's not having to keep constantly retry to read the same spot. On top of that, it should also have the Xbox game logo, and it should also have the title on this, the menu screen. If it doesn't, it's not working. Also, if you've gone all the way and it's not worked, go back so that notch is at the top and try again, and if it doesn't work, the laser's dead and you'll need to replace it. Anyway, hope this has helped you, and if you have any questions or you have any comments, please post them into the comments below. And if you like my videos, again, post in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more.